Let's imagine you had everything you've ever asked for, but you have this feeling inside of your chest, this feeling inside of your head. Something's missing. What's up, everybody? It is Jay Hobbs, and you have tuned into the Accelerate podcast, the place where we're going to talk about ways that can help you accelerate your life. Growing up with learning disabilities, impulsive ADHD, and losing my mother at a young age, man, it was rough. But guess what? I discovered something powerful. It's all about mindset. And that discovery changed my life completely. Now my life's mission is to help motivate and shift the minds of every single person I come in contact with. So get ready to accelerate and unleash the power within. Let's do this. Hey, what's up, everybody? How are you today? I'm just joking. What's up, everybody? It is Jay Hobbs from the Accelerate podcast. You see it in the back. You hear me when I'm talking to you. Let's jump right into it. Episode number 5. Today, I want to ask you one question. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I'll tell you what you're waiting for. You're waiting for the perfect scenario. You're waiting for the money to come in. You're waiting for the spouse to tackle what your dream is. That's what you're waiting for. But honestly, it's frustrating because I see so many people with so much talent, so many people with so many skills that have the ability to change the landscape of their life, change the landscape of what's going on in their world, change the landscape for their kids. Way more talented at things in music, in speaking, in the ability to understand and display information, just all of these talents, just brilliant people sitting on their talents. And honestly, I want to ask them, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I don't understand it. You're sitting on so much. You're sitting on your purpose. What are you waiting for? It's so frustrating to me to look at people with so much talent that are broke, that are sad, that are depressed, that their mindset isn't where it needs to be because they haven't tapped into their skill set. Everybody was put on earth for a reason. Everybody's here for a purpose. I don't care what they try to tell you. Oh, it was this big bang, but boo, I don't want to hear it. We are here and we are called with a true purpose. What are you waiting for? Why are you struggling when you have so much skill and ability? As you're listening to this podcast, if you're not where you want to be in life, financially, spiritually, mentally, what are you waiting for? There's never going to be a perfect time. Like people are saying, well, I'm waiting to get married because I want to be financially stable. And okay, what if you get married and you're financially stable and your wife gets sick? Now you got to pay all of these bills and blah, 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 and blah. And now you're no longer financially stable. A lot of people are scared to leave their job. A lot of people are scared to leave their current situation, even though they hate it, because they're waiting. And I'm just here to present this question to you. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? I guess I don't understand it, but maybe you can tell me in the comments. Maybe you could shoot me an email. Tell me what you're waiting for, and maybe I can help your mindset shift through that so we can elevate and we can accelerate to the next level in your life. Let's imagine this. Let's imagine that money's not an issue. You're living in the dream home. You have rental properties. You have the vehicles you want to drive. Your kids are in private school. You have the best health. You've traveled everywhere you want to travel in life. Let's imagine all of that for a second. Let's go back to when we were kids, when you said you wanted to be in the NBA, you wanted to be a doctor, you wanted to be a lawyer, you wanted to be the president of the United States. Let's go back to that. Let's sit there for a second. Let's imagine you had everything you've ever asked for, but you have this feeling inside of your chest, this feeling inside of your head. Something's missing. What is that piece? If you had everything you ever imagined, what is that piece that is missing? What is that thing that our Creator has said, I want you to go after? What is that thing that our Creator, these special skills and talents that you have that can help uplift people, that can spread the gospel, that could, your personality, your skill set that you were given, that needs to be spread and sprinkled across the world? What is that? Once you identify what that is, it's time to stop waiting. It's time to start waiting. It's time to press into that. I suggest this. This is what I did. I've been fighting my whole life to really step into who I'm supposed to be. Why, God, did you create me? And every step of the way, I've never slowed down. I've done things, I've failed, I've done things, I've failed again. But each time I'm pressing into these talents, and God is refining these talents for my life. I'm not waiting. I'm not sitting on my talents. I'm like, okay, I have this talent. Now, how do I refine that to be who I need to be? And as I continue to press, and I stopped waiting and I jumped into action. Everybody wants to pray for 50 years. Oh, let me go pray about it. Let me pray. You already know what God has for you. You've already had this feeling in your chest since you were a little kid. You just got to go after it. Stop sitting around. Like I can imagine Jesus is probably like, man, here they go praying again for something I've already gave them the answer to. They already know their skill set. They already know their talents. Now ask me, how do I build upon that? Open my mind to continue to build upon that so I can be great, so I can truly step into that purpose. That's maybe the prayer that you should be asking. It can be difficult to step out of the world that you're living in your head. I never wanted to do a video podcast. I wanted to keep it audio so I didn't have to show my face. So I didn't have to show my vulnerabilities. So you didn't necessarily see all the emotions. But it's something that I had to step into. Now I'm stepping more into my true purpose. And that's why I did Accelerate. The mindset is crucial to your development. The mindset is crucial to go into the next step. Your mindset is crucial for success. What are you waiting for? Answer that question. What is the root cause of your waiting? Once you identify that, what is your purpose? Take a sheet of paper. Write down who you are at this current state as a person, as a soul, as a spirit, as a human. Who are you? What is your why? Who do you want to help? And one thing I want you to leave out, don't worry about the financial situation. Don't do it for the money. I'm not doing this podcast for the money. I don't want influence for the money. I want all of these things because I want to help people. I want to help people shift their mindset. I want to help people grow and forgive and develop. I want to give back so that when I transition in the next phase of my life, people can look and say, wow, he helped me. He led by example. He was vulnerable. He was patient. He swallowed his pride. He swallowed his ego. He didn't wait. He took action. And no matter how many times he failed, he continued to press forward. So I ask you again, what are you waiting for? You have the skills, you have the talent. Now you need to add the action. If you want to continue to develop and grow and accelerate and elevate. Stick with me for the next episode. But until next time, peace!